Hey Scorpio. Oh my god. So my voice is hella raspy. I went and it was so much fun and like I screamed my ass off. And then I had to work too, so like my voice is hella raspy. But we gonna get through it, y'all. Alright. Hey Patrice. Good evening. Okay, Scorpio. Straight away, we got the Nine of Cups. Oh my God. So, a lot of wish fulfillment coming in, but I really feel like you guys are trying to get into this space of like emotional fulfillment. Some of you guys are about to have that emotional fulfillment. And then I know that some of you guys have been creating that within, and that's just gonna like manifest outwardly and give you like this energy of being able to just kind of like chill, you know? You got the Nine of Wands in reverse. So a lot of you guys could be in this space of feeling like you don't need to really fight for something anymore. Because maybe what you were fighting for was fucking with your emotional stability that you created on your own. So it could be this situation where like you was really in love with somebody. They represented every fucking thing to you. And this person could have fucking dragged you, Scorpio. Or you could have dragged them, however it fits. But now somebody doesn't want to fight for something anymore because some of you guys have found that in yourselves. Some of you guys have found that with someone else. But there's also an energy of having the things that you want finally. So you don't have to fight anymore. Yeah. You got the Queen of Cups and I'm sorry, the Ten of Wands in reverse. So definitely not having to fight for anything anymore, not having to carry any burdens. I feel like some of you guys are really grounding yourselves emotionally because it's like something that you were kind of like tied to was very exhausting for a very long time. And honestly, Scorpio, you allowed yourself to kind of be dragged in some situations because of this loyalty that you have and this kind of obsessive energy to make things work or to hold on to something. But I feel like you're coming to a realization that you can be happy without holding on to that. And it's time to let go of the burden of that situation. You got the Eight of Wands in reverse. So some of you guys are going to be getting to this place where you're going to be like, either you already have cut communication off with someone or you're going to be cutting communication off with someone. But I definitely don't feel like whatever this burden was, because I'm hearing that it might try to represent itself. And it's like, this is a message to just like, no, decline that offer to meet up, to talk, whatever, because it's not going to be beneficial. You got the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of your deck. So you definitely need to just be on your own for a minute because you can be more abundant on your own than you can like in anybody else's situation. Yeah, you got the star card. So it's time to really do some healing for yourself, Scorpio. Getting into like a really good space, restoring hope in your life after releasing this. Because I feel like whatever it was that you had to release, it had been a part of you for a very, very long time. Years. And so letting go of that kind of made you feel like you were letting go of a part of yourself. But at the same time, both of you guys are better off like without each other because there needs to be some growth and some hope and things like that restored. Wheel of Fortune comes up in reverse. So I feel like if you backtrack to this situation, it's going to really delay all the hard work you've done. It's really going to take you back in time to a space that you don't really need to be in. It's not going to like further you. If anything, it's going to distract you from the things you've acquired since you decided to be on your own. And if you are contemplating on like being on your own, you probably should because you'll like financially, I feel like you'll be better off doing your own thing cuz somebody like is very irresponsible. Like I see them just like buying shit just for the sake of buying it and really want to like live a lifestyle that they don't truly live, and it could be like a burden on you. So you're better. Yeah, look at this. As soon as I said that, I pick up my deck and you got the King of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, this person is very irresponsible, like financially, but they're very material. But it's like they don't really want to even do the fucking work to have all this abundance, but they want it. Or this person could just be very selfish and stubborn. Seven of Pentacles comes out. So now it's like you know these things intuitively, Scorpio, because you're very intuitive. And I feel like you're thinking right now about all the shit you poured into this situation, the time, all the things that you, all the plants, the seeds you've planted, just everything. It's not just one thing in particular. But what I do feel like is particular about it is time. You're thinking about a lot of time you put into something. And that's what's like triggering you to kind of stay stuck in a certain situation. Yeah, because you got the hangman coming out. So you are kind of stuck, and I feel like you're stuck in your head and low key in your emotions because this is a Pisces card. So you're like stuck in your head and your emotions about a situation. You know this situation can tend to be a burden. And you know that if you backtrack, this shit will be a burden again. Because for one, the communication is off. Somebody doesn't know how to communicate correctly. Three of Swords comes up in reverse. So in the past, this was something that like you had to fight your way out of. And you felt like you took a loss already in this situation. I'm feeling like you took many losses in this situation. But what this Three of Swords in reverse is telling me is that you kind of low key willing to like revisit it, thinking that everything is healed. Some of y'all holding on too tight to some shit. Too tight to some shit. It's draining your energy. It's not worth it. Yeah, Temperance comes out. So you need to find some balance. You need to release some shit. Some of you guys have grudges against people that don't even know it, and it's not even affecting them, it's affecting you. So you got to find some peace and some balance and some patience because you're going through a transformation, but you got to stop thinking about the past and you got to stop revisiting the past because at the center of your reading is wish fulfillment, abundance, emotional fulfillment. But there's a lot of energy of like teeter tottering between releasing something and then like holding on to something. If there's like a an energy of feeling at peace with yourself, but then some of you are still holding on because there's like two different energies here to me. It's like an energy of people willing to let go and just heal themselves, do the work, and focus only on them. No more arguing and fighting. There's nothing left to fight for. But then there's the energy of somebody just kind of like, what if? There's like this what if. If I do let go, then am I going to lose my power? If anything, you'll gain your power by releasing whatever it is. You got the Emperor. So you definitely want your power is the main concern for you. You want to be in control, but you can't dominate the situation. This Seven of Pentacles to me like he looks like fear too of something not materializing. So maybe you want to dominate a situation to make sure it goes the way you want it to go. You want to stay ahead of things and control of things to make sure everything pans out the way you have already mapped it out in your mind. But no, because sometimes the universe has a different plan for you, has a different avenue for you to get to what you want. The only thing you can be in control of right now, Scorpio, is yourself. For some of you, there is going to be a divine partnership coming into your life. It's going to be balanced. You have the Page of Swords coming out. So there's a lot of watching going on. For those of you who haven't let go of something, you're watching somebody heavily trying to see what they're doing, trying to learn about what they're doing, who they are since you guys haven't talked, all of these things, or just in general, just trying to stay in control of the situation by low key just watching someone to make sure they're not gonna hurt you or whatever. The Queen of Wands comes out, so you definitely trying to manifest some shit to happen. Now, some of you guys who are in this healing space and who have chosen themselves and just chose to like let go and be free, you guys are like all in your zone now, like just magnified, just like attracting abundance, like opportunities coming to you, you making moves, getting things done, feeling good, looking good, smelling good, just like on your shit. And then for those of you who've chosen to hold on, you're like lighting candles, getting magic done, getting shit, like really trying to get this person to notice you and notice how amazing you are. You're really trying to make this person see like what they could be losing if they don't stay with you. Four of Cups in reverse. So like you gotta like with that Temperance card coming out, you gotta choose an emotion, Scorpio. I feel like a love hate energy with this Four of Cups in reverse. Like it's like a fuck me, fight me type energy. It's like you want this person to low key see how good you look, maybe just to turn them down or some shit. But then that's gonna like turn you on and you're gonna feel passionate and then you're gonna like have some bomb ass like makeup sex or some shit. And then it's back to the bullshit. Yeah, back to the bullshit. Eight of Swords. And then you're gonna be thinking about the shit all the time, obsessing over the situation. But it's time to release. Let it go. Time to do some new shit. Because the Knight of Wands in reverse comes out. This person is not. I'm telling you, like, for those of you who are not letting go, this situation is not going to be consistent. It's still going to be that, like I said, back to the bullshit vibe. Like, this person's coming in and out. You can't pinpoint what they're doing. So now you're on this social media trying to figure out why they're not responding to you, but they doing shit. Like, and you don't really want to go back to that. You don't want to go back to that. And then you show up in your own reading, as you should, with the death card. And so we already talked about this. You going through a transformation. You're changing. So you're just gonna have to let some things go, Scorpio. You can't hold on to anything, relive it, talk about it, harp on it, keep feeling it. You're gonna have to release it, or it's gonna stay like this with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse. But you started off with the Nine of Cups, so you gotta choose what you're gonna do to make sure you have that fulfillment. You know what I mean? You got your own options. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're your own person. You got your own free will. Well, what it's looking like is like if you let go and just heal and just do your shit and get on your shit, like you'll be fine. Like, but don't revisit this inconsistent energy from the past. It's gonna drive you crazy. Yeah, the Three of Wands comes up in reverse. It's like, what are you waiting for? You know, you're like, some of you are waiting on something that's just not gonna make do what you wanted to do. Like, the wait's over. Move on, heal, boss up. You got a lot of stuff that's good that could be coming to you. But what that Eight of Swords is telling me is that you gotta come out of your head. Some of the shit that you're worried about in your head is like not even gonna happen or has already happened, and you gotta get over it. Because there's so many Scorpios. Like, not everybody gonna be feeling like the same. With that Eight of Swords, that you're not listening to your intuition. You got to start moving through spirit. It's going to guide you, lead you to the places and opportunities that are meant for you, the relationships that are meant for you. Get some rest. Stop staring at screens all night. Got the Judgment in reverse. So, yeah, what's done is done. What's dead is dead. You know what I'm saying? It's like both like Pluto energy to me. Let sleeping dogs lie. Let sleeping dogs lie. You can't keep living in the past. It's no longer feasible. Or like you're just walking through a graveyard. And I mean that's fun. But at the same time, like nothing's growing right there for you. And it's clouding your judgment with the Ace of Swords in reverse. It's like you're not seeing things clearly because you could be holding on to so much shit from the past. I saw the Ten of Swords. You're feeling betrayed. You're feeling like somebody wasn't loyal to you. I get it. But it's like dwelling on that is clouding your judgment and like delaying your transformation that you have to go through right now. You have to go. Oh, wow. Ten of Swords. You have to go through it. You have to go through it. It's the end. Knight of Swords in reverse. Energy of like somebody just like causing problems and then coming in pretending like they saving the day and just bullshit drama, just too much drama. Like not thinking before you speak, not thinking before you take action, not just saying you, but somebody in the situation, just not thinking clearly, and it's just got them like doing the most. It's like time to chill out, yo. It's time to chill and just focus on what you really want to see. Thank you. This is the outcome. Justice. You want to see justice, so you're going to have to pull back. and make that balance within yourself, because you already had the star card come out for you, and you had the temperance card. So it's time to create that balance, heal yourself, heal your heart, come out of your head about something. This is clouding your judgment. Okay, let's get your oracle cards going. Let's get you some energy messages. You know what? First, let's get something else. Good grief. You got guilt and regret. So that feels like to me still that energy of being in your head, replaying scenarios over and over again. Like, maybe if I didn't do this, maybe if I didn't do that, or this person didn't respond this way, I feel like this. Like, it's just too much in your head, going back and forth, regretting situations, responses, all that. Like, you gotta step away from that, Scorpio. You have to. I feel like it's really taking over portions of your mind and your day. You got adjacent possibilities in reverse. So you got to come out some type of single mindedness of the way things have to be. Like I said, you can't dominate the situation. You got to go with the flow, or you're going to be fighting against the current, and things aren't going to work either way. It says when reverse, the adjacent possibilities card is warning you to be careful not to miss an unknown opportunity because you're too married to your own agenda. It's also asking you to turn inward with the willingness to shake up your old unhealthy patterns and inner habits. The power of your life force moves held through your deeply held habits, projecting your energy out and into the universe and calling back your results. In this way, your ongoing thoughts and beliefs are really your defining moments, and in every next moment, you have another energetic choice. So it's time to decide, are you going to let worry and self doubt define you? Or are you going to step into the ever present adjacent possibilities of optimism, trust, and self love? No matter how stuck you feel, you always have the options and the thousands of choices you make every day. To just force your agenda on something, Scorpio, because that's what's blocking you. And I know you may not want to hear that because you feel like you're doing this, or you feel this way, or you're reacting this way because of what someone else has done or said, or how they feel. But that's like handing your power over to someone else. Okay, let's get you one more. You got happy family in reverse. And see, we were talking about that wish fulfillment earlier with the Nine of Cups. And so I really want you to be like mindful of your thoughts because you could be missing out on some happiness, Scorpio. Okay. When the happy family card is reversed, it indicates a separation or emotional distance from family members or close friends. This disconnect may be from your family of origin, such as your parents or siblings, or it may be that there is something standing between you and your present family members, whether it be your children or your spouse. There could be some hostilities that need to be worked out, or perhaps some fences that need to be mended. Communication and patience may be called for here. So let your intuition guide you. Remember to be remember real healing starts when you choose to become your own loving parent, sibling, spouse, friend, or child. The lesson in every relationship is self honoring, and sometimes the karma is just to let go. Now, some of you guys did have a troubled childhood, and so it's like you tend to choose to go into relationships with like a maternal or paternal expectation, and subconsciously you may not know like that may be what's going on and you don't know that, but it's like you're gonna have to just free up, Scorpio. Well, let's get you guys a love message and then we'll be done. Okay. Okay. You're welcome, Alyssa. I was trying to read your comment, girl. Thank you, babe. I hope you don't mind. Okay, you guys got two cards, so I'll read those for you. It says, ask for help. What is it you really need help with? Be willing to allow yourself the support you need. There is a multitude of support for you. You only need to be willing to ask for help and you will receive it. Let go of fear and pride as they are not benefiting you and giving you what you desire. Yeah, Scorpio. That Emperor card did show up. And it's like you can't control anything. You have to drop the ego. If you need love and you need support and you need something, talk to people who love you and will support you. Especially with the happy family card coming up in reverse. I feel like you're not tapping into the people who really do care for you. You could be afraid to be vulnerable with these people, but if you really trust them and love them, let them know how you're feeling and what you need, and I'm pretty sure people will show up for you. The universe will show up for you. Your angel guides, your ancestors will show up for you. Okay, your last card is appreciate this moment. Each and every moment has an opportunity to grow and find love. Sometimes there are circumstances that seem challenging and don't make any sense at the time. It is important that you face what is happening so you can learn the lessons that are being taught here. Ask the angels to show you what is important in this moment. So, what's important right now, Scorpio? What's important? You know, that's what you really need to be putting all your life force energy into. Don't give any more light to the things that have already died and fallen away from you. Step into this newness that the universe is offering you so that you can flourish and you can enjoy everything. And you don't have to be feeling stuck. Okay, my beautiful Scorpio. That was your reading, your timeless reading for this period. I thank you guys so much for tuning in and giving me your time, allowing me to speak into your energy. I wish you nothing but healing and balance and love and just get it, you know? It's okay to be happy. You don't have to fight anymore for anything, Scorpio. Just chill. All right, baby. All right, beloveds. That was your reading. Have a good night. Peace and balance.